Hey, everybody, how's it going? It is Little something in my throat there. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Fandom Empire Live. The date is September the 17th, 2020, and we're here talking the entire Halloween franchise with you guys tonight. We took on the let's just say, outrageous task of coming up with the top 25 kills in the Halloween franchise, which turned out to be a lot more work than I think either one of us were bargaining for. Joining me on this interesting venture tonight, he is the writer and director and producer of not only Halloween Revelation and Tribulation, but the co-writer, co-director, and co-producer of the upcoming Indiegogo fan film, Haddonfield the Vanish, a Fandom Empire film. It's Ray. How's it going, man?
It's going. Still kicking. How are you?
We're here.
Yeah,
it's
we're
something,
here.
right?
It's
something, look at that. We're already spilling shit. Just that.
Oh, no. I was wondering what that loud bang was.
Yeah, that was me. Whoops. Captain Butterfingers.
I hope nothing got ruined.
No, nothing is ruined yet. Nothing is ruined yet. Any shout-outs off the top before we break into this?
My Mary Jane, I love you. You're always on my mind. And my Suicide Squad, Ari, Zombie, Seb, and we got to throw Cam in there now. And he will be the guy who leaves you behind. So don't think I won't ever forget that.
Suicide Squad's a very fitting name considering what you said you guys did the other day. So.
Yeah, if you can't get us, we'll get ourselves.
We also have not just Toronto Freddy and Frank Riker in the chat tonight, but we have Tommy B in the chat room. Because this episode is going to take some time to get through, as it's not one top 25 list, it's two top 25 lists. We figured that it would be good if Tommy B was in the chat room for this thing, so no pimp hat for any of you guys tonight. This is the way this works, as usual. If you want to get any of your thoughts in on tonight's episode, specifically because it's a countdown episode, you'll have to send in a super chat, and we will read your thoughts on air. Without further ado, before we get there, we will still get to the chat. It just might be a little more sporadically than usual because of how many kills we got to go through on this list. Anything that you guys send into the chat, super chat wise, goes right back into the channel. Ray and I are both spent. We've both had, very different personal situations going on, which have sort of drained us, and I'm back at work now, too, while trying to do the Fandom Empire thing. For those that didn't get to see Supernatural Revisited last night, that was this guy's fault right here. Just didn't have anything left in the gas tank to go on air last night. And then
I thought you were talking about me. My fault.
It's all your fault.
What I do?
How fucking dare you? And then this weekend, we're shooting our entire Indiegogo teaser. So we have 2 days to shoot out all the footage that we need. And then we're going to go into the editing room with it and hopefully get you guys a campaign launched maybe next Friday or Saturday. We'll see. We're not going to rush things to the point where we're not careful about what we're doing, but it is what it is. Stay tuned for that. We're really excited to show you what we have in store, needless to say. This is the way this is going to work. By the way, Jade's in the chat room, too. She told me to say that, although I don't actually see her in the chat room. So the way this is going to work, to save a little bit of time, Frank Riker, gas tank, drive a hybrid. Buy me a hybrid, and I'll drive it. So I'm going to give my 25 through 20 with very brief reasons why. Ray will give his 25 through 20. I will then give my 20 through 15. Ray will give his 20 through 15. I'll give my 15 through 10. Ray will give his 15 through 10. And once we're into the top 10, we'll really dive into the kills then.
Sounds good to me.
Also, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that supports us on Patreon. The money that you guys, Jade does stock Sean Frank. I need to hire you to be my personal security guard. Jade can't be trusted. But to the Patreon members, I know we were supposed to have a Lampkin Lane show on Sunday night, I believe it was. It didn't happen. My goal here is to do a Lampkin Lane show on Monday. And it might be Monday. It won't be Monday night, but it might be Monday in between my work shifts. So that's still coming. Those of you that are Lampkin Lane subscribers, send in your 3 questions. We're going to do a big what if, sort of what if this happened in Halloween? What different directions could they have taken things? We'll give a few more little Halloween kills tidbits and go from there. Without further ado, though, I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to get... Oh, no, we still can't get there. Jesse, can anyone provide a link? This is a super chat, too. Can anyone provide a link to the other Halloween fan films you were involved in? I wish we could. So this is the latest on that. Ray is trying to get copies of those. He has the first one.
And I have most of the second one. Now I'm trying to get in touch with the people who I worked on the film with. Some of them I no longer have a relationship with, and that's a whole other story. It's missing about the last 10 minutes. I'm trying to get in touch with somebody that has a full copy of it. And I know there's one out there somewhere. So it's just a matter of tracking people down. But I am trying.
What Jade doesn't know, Darren, is I'm paying Frank to stalk Jade. Dun, dun, dun! Seriously, though, towards the end of this, we'll talk a little bit about Haddonfield to Vanish and some things we have planned for that without giving anything, too big away. And definitely a little bit stressful knowing that we got to get the teaser shot this weekend and get it going. But without further ado, I think I can click the magic button. Appreciate the question, by the way, Jesse. When we have access to that stuff, you will get it. But look for the Indiegogo campaign to hopefully launch, ideally at latest, next weekend. So without further ado, it's time for the top 25 countdown. All right, let me go to my handy-dandy list on my handy-dandy notebook. Apologies, baseball team thinks that I just need to meet their every beck and call. And maybe some of them are watching right now. I don't particularly care. All right, number 25 for me is an off-screen kill. I know you're thinking, what the hell? You have an off-screen kill? But I like the ramifications of this off-screen kill. For me, I don't even remember the character's name, but I can tell you he is played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Halloween H2O. The idea of a sharpened skate blade through the face is, I'm a big hockey guy. I dig it. I think it could have looked a little more graphic than what it did, but I like that. So that was 25 for me. I forgot we're not going one for one here.
I think it was Jimmy.
Was it Jimmy?
I think so. Like somebody
was it Little Jimmy?
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Little Jimmy. I hope I don't have the name wrong on this because it's my favorite Halloween movie, and if I do, I might lose my Halloween fan card. 24 for me is Ted Hollister from Halloween 4. Let's be honest here. They fucking killed the guy who
we never saw.
Right, we never see him. They just fire aimlessly, the fucking drunks. Fire aimlessly through the bushes, and they kill the poor dude. What the hell did Ted Hollister do to any of them? So Ted Hollister, 24 for me. Number 23 for me. I should have clarified this with you, because I know there's been rumors that it might be him. They might have even confirmed it's him. But it's the death in Halloween 2 of the Michael Myers look-alike. Is that Ben Tramer?
It sure is.
Ben Tramer. So Ben Tramer is number 23 for me. I know people are like, wait a second. So you got Ted Hollister and Ben Tramer on your list? What the hell?
Michael hasn't killed a single person on your list yet.
I mean, technically, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was killed by Michael, but off-screen.
You got that. All right, okay.
No on-screen kills till this one. Rob Zombie's Halloween Michael just walks up the staircase and takes off Laurie's dad's head or Laurie's stepdad's head.
Oh.
It's just like he doesn't even the stepdad's just watching him walk up the staircase. Like,
See,
okay,
is that the work print version or the theatrical cut? Because the work print showed him walking up the stairs. The theatrical cut was just a slice out of nowhere.
I think it's the work print then, because the work print was the first version that I seen of it. Walks up the stairs and like Strode's just looking at him, and all of a sudden, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that was number 22 for me, and number 21 for me is the again, don't remember the character's name, very forgettable movie, but Michael comes through the mirror in Halloween Resurrection and grabs the guy and pulls him in, and pretty cool jump scare kill.
As big of a Halloween fan as I am, I cannot for the life of me remember very many names from Resurrection.
Frank Riker. I think Tukey the parrot was killed by Michael.
Or eaten, yeah. You got hungry.
Art Wishwood says Ted Hollister was a throwaway character. I love the death though.
In the novel, Ted Hollister was taking a leak in the woods. I mean, in the bushes, and not like what is he doing in the bushes?
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Just taking a leak in the bushes, minding his own business, and gets fucking blasted away. Mask Maker Mike in the house. How's it going, bro? Hopefully all's well. Acting like I didn't just talk to you. All right, Ray, we need your 25 through 21, my man.
Okay. I'm number 25. I am going John Strode, Halloween 6, the theatrical cut. One of the most satisfying deaths of a character, I thought, because of how abusive and rotten he was to his family. I'm going theatrical cut because it was the stab in the stomach and then the head explosion, which was a little bit graphic, a little bit over the top, but I thought quite the fitting end for such a dickhead of a character. I know Sean's going to love this one. Number 24, I'm going Teddy, Halloween 3, and that is Drill Girl.
She's on my list.
Yeah.
She's on my list.
Okay, so
much higher, though.
You don't see it, but just the thought of the drill and where it probably went, I'm guessing it was in her temple. Some people might think it was her eye. You can debate about it as much as...
I think it's the temple or the earlobe.
Yeah, the earlobe. Gee, yeah, I didn't even think of that. That would be rotten.
Yeah, no, it'd be bad.
Yeah, but I'm going with that. Teddy, Halloween 3. No, shoot, excuse me. My tablet is just screwing right up here. Okay. Number 23, Tim Strode, Halloween 6. The way he came out of the shower and Michael just kind of snuck up right behind him.
Michael watching him in the shower.
Yeah.
Little fucking pervert.
I thought it was like really well shot. I mean, 6, the theatrical cut, gets a bad rap for me, but that moment in the film, I thought it was a pretty good kill. Number 22, I'm going Will Brennan, Halloween H2O, Laurie's boyfriend. The way Michael stabbed him in the stomach.
Oh, the fucking Nazi guy from Sons of Anarchy. Yeah,
just picked him up and started staring at Laurie.
The toes wiggling. Oh,
yeah. I remember when I saw that in theater, that did get a lot of screams from people. So I
don't have that on my list. That really actually bothers me that I forgot that one.
I was going to actually put it a little higher, but on my number 21's Kelly Maker, Halloween 4, the shotgun between the legs, and that could have been a little higher, but
it's a lot higher on mine.
Yeah, it's just been a rough week, and not that this was rushed, but I put some on the list, and I thought, maybe I should put this or that or take this off, but so I'm going number 21, Kelly Meeker, Halloween 4. And I'm going number 20, Sean, the Mr. Strode Halloween remake, but I mean the theater cut where you don't see Michael walking up the stairs and all of a sudden you just see him having the cigarette and then all of a sudden Michael's knife just whoosh out of nowhere. That part in Rob Zombie's Halloween remake kind of scared me. It was completely unexpected. So
we got some people on fire in the chat room here. I gotta chime in on some of these. Frank Riker, John's head explosion is ridiculous. It reminded me of the thunder exploding his head in Big Trouble in Little China. And then we have
yeah, it was over the top. Yes,
Toronto Freddy, John Strode is Value Village John Goodman.
Okay, that's comment of the night. You win the internet with that.
Oh, wow. Toronto Freddy on fire again. And then Darren chimes in, number one for me is Tony Moran's career.
Tony Moran gets a bad rap. Like, why not Chris Durand? Chris Durand, who played Michael and
Moran gets
he's a dick.
Is he?
He won't even go to conventions, apparently.
Moran is a huge dick.
Yes.
You know what? I actually have Chris Durand on Facebook, but I've never had a conversation with him. And it is the real Chris Durand, too. So.
Okay.
Actually, fun fact here. I haven't told you this. I messaged Danielle Harris the other day.
Oh, did you? Did you get her phone number?
Totally. Yeah. We're gonna meet up for some tea and biscuits a little later on. No, I got no reply. Clearly, was hoping she would reach back out for reasons.
Danielle, please.
We got $7 Canadian. All right, so you got the 20, right?
Sure did.
All right, so I don't think I even gave my 20. So I'll just go 20 through.
I
think you went one for.
I'm sorry. Fine. I thought you went 21 to 25 to 20.
That's okay. I'll do my 20 through 16. 20 for me is Sarah's death in Halloween H2O. The actual death part itself is not, really anything big. But when that fucking dumbwaiter falls on her leg, that's
nasty. Yeah, that was nasty.
Like at that point, you basically just want him to end you. Oh my God. So Sarah's death is 20 on my list. 19 is the dude that gets his neck snapped at the beginning of Halloween 6. Jamie's running away.
What are you doing in my truck?
Right? And just out of nowhere, cool, done. Blink of an eye, he's done. Wow. Number 18. Where's my 18? Number 18. The death is not anything special. But thank fuck that the Shape, the Boogeyman, Michael Myers, known to some as the Nightmare Man, or one at least, Michael killing Tina in Halloween 5.
Oh, yes.
Just get her done with. Get her out of here.
Except that the knife bent. You could clearly see it was a prop. But yeah.
17, I couldn't remember her name. John Strode's wife, Halloween 6. She's looking for the glasses, and she looks up and gets the axe.
Deborah.
Deborah.
John and Deborah, John Carpenter, Deborah Hill. Yeah, so, yeah. You know what? I can't believe I didn't put that on there. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Deborah. Oh, man, I sound like him. And then 16 for me is the nurse at the beginning of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Where she's like crawling away and he just fucking reaches down and just starts driving the knife into her skull. Some people say it's not really Michael. It's a little too overboard. And it probably is, but I just dug the kill. I liked it. So that was my 20 through 16.
It
How
was
about you?
Nasty. Okay, I'll go 19 to 16 then or do you want me to go to my 15? Because I jumped one.
19 through 16 is fine.
Okay, so I'm going 19. Sammy, Halloween 5 in the barn. I love the way...
the pitchfork?
Yeah, no, the sickle.
Oh, okay.
I just love the way Michael looked. It was a cinematography thing for me. The way Michael looked in that barn, it was well lit, and he looked really creepy when he was holding that thing. So...
Frank Riker says Octavia Spencer, Oscar winner. Yeah, I think she was the star of a another Blumhouse movie. I could be wrong on that though. Ma? Was it Ma?
I think it was Ma.
So.
Now number 17, I'm throwing him in there again. I'm going John Strode, the Halloween producer's cut. So you're going to take the Halloween 6 theatrical cut of John Strode, but you're going to take the ridiculous head explosion out of it. I thought it was just a satisfying death of an asshole character. So I was really happy to see him die. Number 16.
I kind of like them.
Well, we all know what Sean's going to be like in 20 years. Number 16, I'm going Dr. Sartain, Halloween 2018. I wanted him to die. However, I thought the kill was just a little too over. It was too zombie-ish.
Yeah. Because it is a kill out of zombies movies.
Yeah. And it had been done before, and I thought, like, the direction they were taking this, Michael, I thought it was a little bit too overboard, but... so that's my 16.
Frank Riker, number 2, spits wasted condom on Sammy. Oh, my God. Number 15 for me is Dr. Sartain. Oh. So that's kind of cool. We've yet to have the same one on the same number. I'm curious to see if that's going to happen during this.
Yeah, that would be good.
Number 14 for me is John Strode. Okay. I don't really have one clarified, but I go with the one that's not the head exploding.
Okay, so that would be the producer's cut then.
Number 13 for me. Where are we here? This one's for Frank Riker. I call this the boobs and atmosphere kill. The boobs in the hot tub in Halloween 2. The face basically melting right off. I dig it. Totally dig it. Number 12 for me is Annie from the original Halloween movie. Iconic kill. My favorite part about that kill is when she notices the door is unlocked. And it's like, and then right after she gets killed. It's like,
yes.
So, and then number 11 for me is Linda, Halloween 1.
Yeah. There's a lot of similarities here, but we're off on the numbers.
Yep.
My number 15 is Mikey from Halloween 5. The way Michael just kind of, in a way,
I was good to you, Mikey. No. Danny Trejo.
No, Mike. Halloween 5. You know the claw kill.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
That was the character's name.
Because I know we were talking the other day about zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, I got confused there. I got all excited.
No, that's okay. The claw kill. Just the way he showed it to him first. Like, This is what's going to happen to you in, like, 2 seconds. I thought it was well done. And he was a dick character, so it was nice to see him off.
All about his car.
Yep. And I'm going number 14, the hobo from Halloween 3. Where Dick Warlock just rips his head off. Because at this point in the movie, you don't know these guys are bots. Yeah. So you would be thinking, like, how the hell did they do that? And Dick Warlock had, like, the most sinister look on his face when he did that. So that one would really ranked up there. Number 13, I'm going with Annie from Halloween 1. Really well done. Just that a lot of people say that, especially women, that is the kill that always makes them look into the backseat of their car when they get in it, especially at nighttime. Number 12, Sean, this one's for you. I'm going Bucky, Halloween 4, because, don't
you try that Halloween shit with me.
And I guess I'm stopping there at 12, right? Or
no, 11.
Andrea Wagner, Halloween 2018. The long shot of Michael going through all the houses and the chick he walks up to. Her
fucking slams Marion Singh, I believe is the actress's name.
Yeah, her name in the film is Andrea. Boom,
yes, knife through the neck. Oh, man.
I know it was a CGI knife, but damn, it was... just so perfect, and then just drops the head like a sack of trash and walks out.
Beautiful. It's like that scene in Rogue One where Krennic's like when they fire the Death Star laser down on the planet. He's like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that one's up there for me. So.
Wow. All right. Well, it's top 10 time. Look at that. Top 10 time. We get to dive into each one of these kills a little bit more. That went a lot quicker than I thought. We're only about 28 minutes into the show. So might end up being a short one tonight. We will have more time for fan questions, I guess. Again, don't forget, guys, if you want to send in a super chat, we will answer it. Anything comes in the channel goes back in the channel. Or you can keep commenting away, and we will get to them as we can. I'm reading Sean C's list here as he goes on to... All right, number 10 for me is Annie from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh,
Very gruesome kill. You don't even really get to see how it's done in the end, but the aftermath of it and the way it's shot. I'm not a zombie guy. In fact, I think he's trash. But that kill emotionally got me. Absolutely.
And Brad Dourif's reaction.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, got me too.
Dourif was amazing.
And I did not want Danielle Harris to die in that movie. So
yeah, but she did.
Yeah.
What's 10 for you?
My number 10 would be Aaron and Dana from Halloween 2018. I absolutely hated that prick Aaron. He's a pompous, arrogant jerk, and I just loved watching them, especially him, get his stupid head bashed in. And Dana just went along with him. So, yeah. My
favorite one of the most popular questions we've gotten for the last several months is Aaron still alive in Halloween Kills? It's like,
if he is, I'm walking out.
It's like, no, he's dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Oh, wow. Number 9 for me is, don't you try that Halloween shit with me. It's Bucky. I love Bucky's death in Halloween 4. Poor guy had no idea what the fuck he was getting into.
No,
it was beautiful.
Yes. Good choice. I figured that would be pretty high up there for you because when you first saw that, you were laughing hysterically when your poor brother was scared out of his mind and he's there laughing and he's only like 13 years old.
See, all film is subjective. Toronto Freddy says, "Oh my gosh, seriously, Dourif's acting so over the top in that scene, it's laughable." I dig it. I think he's amazing in that scene, but to each his or her own, sir. Darren, Doctor at number 8, Dr. Chalice's marriage.
Yeah.
Oh,
or his
man.
Parenting skills.
Yeah, they'd both be there. What are we at, 9 for you?
Yeah, and that one is your famous, I was good to you, Mikey.
Yes.
Ishmael, Halloween 20, Halloween remake.
Danny Trejo.
That was the one that was like, come on. Like, that just shows how heartless, like in that movie, like in the sense of a zombie's version of Michael, it showed how just absolutely heartless he was. You would think that he would, because it almost looked like Michael was not going to kill him, and then just mercilessly
just something
do that.
Snaps.
Yes, so that one was my number 9.
Alberto in the chat says number 1, Joe Grizzly's Taco Deluxe Supreme. Wow, my number 8 is Marge's death in Halloween 3.
Really?
She's fucking around with the chip there, and all of a sudden there's this beam, and her face just like completely fries off. And considering how long ago that movie came out, I love the visual aesthetic of just what it is.
And it was different.
It was different.
It was something we'd never gotten before.
Absolutely.
That's a very good choice. My number 8, speaking of Halloween 3, is the entire Kupfer family from Halloween 3.
It's time for the big giveaway.
And I don't. Not only is it horrific and just overall disturbing, when Connell Cochran starts laughing, that got it for me. So, yeah, I'm going. Number 8. Was it 8? Yeah, but the Buddy Kupfer family, Halloween 3.
Oh man. Oh, Cochran, that son of a bitch. Number 7 for me is Halloween 2018, Marion Singh. You already had it. The
Yep.
And done. Just fucking fantastic.
Yeah, one and done. Got him.
One
good choice.
And done. I will say this, though. If we're talking about bad acting, and I know Dave had the actress on his channel a while ago and people loved it, the phone call she has is
Very monotone.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
It's horrible.
Good night, Sally.
I know, right? I'm not. And hey, look, our lead actress in her Haddonfield, the Vanished film, is a theater actress. She's worked in just a ton of plays. I absolutely believe Rima could outact that lady any day of the week.
A bag of potatoes.
Remind you, she's not given much, but what we see on that phone call, like you can tell that she's not talking to anybody.
Yeah, and
it's fucking horrendous.
They should have redone that. Yeah, her dialogue skills were not.
At least she gets had pretty good there.
Yeah.
At the end.
Good night, Sally.
Right? Like it's just.
Billy's still at the party. Yeah, it wasn't all that good.
Understatement.
Yeah.
7 for you, I believe.
Nurse Karen, Halloween 2, and that is Hot Tub.
Hot Tub.
Yeah, not for the reasons.
They should just call her Hot Tub Karen.
Yeah. Not for the reasons people would think, but that it's high up there for me because like the melting of the skin.
It's brutal.
And he's like looking like how he keeps pulling her up. Like, is he trying to drown her or burn her or both?
Right.
Like, Yeah. So that one's definitely in my top 10.
Number 6 for me. Where am I here? For the life of me, I cannot remember the character's name. I'm just drawing a blank. And honestly, we've been so insanely busy that just between personal situations and the fan film and work and family and that I probably should have taken the time to research the guy's name. I don't. It's the dude from Stranger Things that's in Halloween 2018. It's the fence death, the guy that's trying to get with Allison, Cameron's buddy. Oscar, that's it, Oscar. I love that death. The pull down there, and it drives the fucking edge of the fence. That whole sequence is one of the best sequences in the entire film.
Yeah, and it leads to
this amazing, the best new piece of Halloween music, which as much as I like Halloween 2018, they did nothing with it. She just that could have been your awesome, stock scene.
Yeah, I totally noticed I skipped over my number 18 because I did not say this guy.
What was your 18?
My number 18 was the paramedic from Halloween 4, the thumb through the forehead.
The thumb through the forehead.
I'm very sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's just my eyes are exhausted and the printing on my tablet is garbage. Yeah. So the paramedic from Halloween 4, the thumb to the forehead was my 18. And what are we at now? Sorry.
6 for you, I believe.
Nurse Jill. We got some Halloween 2 coming up. Nurse Jill, Halloween 2, and that's the scalpel in the back where Laurie first gets her newest encounter with Michael from 2. Mm-hmm. I thought you see Michael just lifting this girl up with one hand and a scalpel. You get to see his strength and
the pain.
Yeah, and how the one shot was through Laurie's dazed eyes. It just looked one of my favorite kills in the series.
Number 5 for me is Kelly Meeker.
Oh.
I dig this kill. I love the reveal that it's Michael in the rocking chair.
Yes.
The way he stands up, at least to most people's belief, where he shoves the shotgun. It's just incredible. I love the sequence. It was sad to see Kelly go. But, I mean, she seemed like a really good girl.
Okay.
How's it going, Poppy? Number 5, man.
My number 5 would be Linda, Halloween 1. The original, clearly.
Sounds like she's having sex.
Well, yeah. It's not even the kill. It's the lead up to the kill. The whole thing with the ghost and staring at her. And then she turns around, gets out of the bed, turns around, goes to the phone. And if you notice, Michael still just stands there.
Yeah.
It's like, what is he doing? That's the creep factor to me is why didn't he just start walking right away or even just walk up to the bed and start strangling her? It's what he does before the kill. It is what gets me on that one. It's total creep out.
Absolutely. Number 4 for me This is curious. What you had this on your list, but it turns out her last name is Wynn. It's Nurse Wynn from Halloween 3, aka Drill Girl. The drill to the whether it's the earlobe or the temple.
So it's Teddy Wynn?
Apparently.
He calls her Teddy.
Yeah.
I did not know the Wynn.
Wow.
I
could be wrong on that, but I swore when I searched it up it said Nurse Wynn. Sorry, not Nurse Wynn. Am I getting that wrong? No, Halloween 3, yeah. So, well, I dug that one. I like that they cut away.
Yes.
And then you see the legs is like done.
Yeah.
And it's just it's beautiful. I love it.
Yes.
Less is more.
And he doesn't just drill her, like he brings the drill down like really. he brings it down slow.
Matt Whitfield, Fandom Empire staff member in the house. How's it going, Matty? You should be ashamed of yourself being this late to the show. How dare you? I'm kidding. What was that for me? 4? So yeah, you're at 4.
My number 4 would be Spitz, Halloween 5, the pitchfork to the back. Very Friday the 13th part 2-ish, but just again, the way Michael looks after he drives it through his back, I thought just there's like, it's not necessarily always about the kill, it's how Michael looks during the kill, and I thought they captured him just perfect on that, and that was a really brutal kill for me. It was like, oh. So.
Number 3 for me is Brady, Halloween 4.
Oh.
This... He would you not back up further when you're reloading the gun?
Yeah.
And then he tries to hit Michael with it, and Michael just at that point, Michael feels like the Terminator.
Yes.
Like he almost looks like the Terminator too, and not Terminator 2, but the Terminator as well.
And the way he grabs the gun and then just drops it, like,
yeah,
what do you got next, kid? So,
right?
yeah, total badass.
Thank you, come again,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, just done. I love that kill. I know some people say that Michael looks robotic in that kill, and he kind of does, but I dig it. I think it has a spooky factor to it.
Oh, yeah, it was... it was really well shot too. Like I think maybe sometimes Michael works robotic like on certain kills, and that definitely was one of them. Because why doesn't he run or walk faster up the stairs? It's like a cat and mouse game. A cat likes to torture the mouse before he kills it.
Right.
So that's what kind of makes those moments when Michael's robotic work. It's like he's enjoying the stock. And the chase before he gets the actual prize.
Yeah.
Makes him super creepy.
Jess in the chat says Sean has a little emotional crush on Brady. Kelly, maybe. Brady. I mean, have you seen Brady's eyebrows? They're to die for. And in his case, he does. I suppose this brings us... Oh, that was my podium. That was number 3. We got a 3, men.
My 3 was Marge Gutman, Halloween 3. The misfire.
I wasn't sure you were going to have that on your list.
It's actually one of my favorite Halloween kills that ever. And it's crazy. It's in my top 3, and it doesn't involve Michael. Just what you pointed it out clearly. It just came out of nowhere.
You know what killed me during this list? Not being able to put some of the kills that we read about in Halloween kills on this list.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to do another show.
Oh
one day.
Man, because
it's gonna change. It's gonna.
The
change.
list is going to change.
Yes, it's gonna.
Absolutely, change. People are gonna. Oh wow, wide variety. The runner-up for me, number 2, is the. I have her listed as Nurse Needle. Michael does the needle.
We have tied on something.
So, yes, is it? Nice.
Yes.
We might have tied on the first 2 then.
Oh. go. Nurse Janet, Halloween 2, the needle to the head.
Yeah, finally.
Yes.
Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful kill. It's gruesome.
Oh, yeah. And it is the Michael, like coming from the darkness and into, perfect.
Digging it. Number one for me, and I don't think it's just the kill, but it's what happens after the kill.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
It's Bob.
It's Bob.
Bob is number one.
And that is my number one, too, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the ball for 1 and 2.
Oh, wow. We legitimately had no back and forth communication about making our lists. We just said, oh, wow, this is daunting. Scout's honor, swear on my kiddos that there was no, what do you have here? What do you have there? No, look, all film is subjective, but to me, the most iconic kill in Halloween, some might say it's Judith. I don't think so. I think it's Bob. It's the death. It's him hanging there, and it's the head tilt.
Absolutely.
Like that is the boogeyman.
That was the one, like the epitome of the perfect Halloween kill was Bob.
Bobby, wow.
So I can't believe that. When you said what your number 2 was, I immediately knew. I know what his number 1 is. 'Cause if you hadn't have said it at that point, I knew it was coming. So, wow.
It has to be, man.
Oh, yeah,
it
for
just,
sure. To be honest with everybody, I was considering putting the needle as number 1. But then, Nick Castle was just perfect. His performance as Michael in that scene edged that for me to make that one.
Crazy. We don't have a single tie on our entire list until we get to the top 2. Yeah. And we both have the same 2, and we both have the same 1.
Yeah.
Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Why don't we give you a second to go have a smoke? And we'll come back and we'll talk some Haddonfield to Vanish and open up for some live AMA time.
Okay, sounds good. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
So this is the way this is going to work, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do a live AMA here. We'll talk about whatever you want. Get those questions in starting now. Try to stick to Halloween. But if you want to go outside of Halloween and talk about other horror, that's fine. We can stay with the horror genre. Let's stay away from Star Wars. If you want to touch on Supernatural, that's fine too. We can talk Halloween kills. They can just be normal chat questions. If you want to donate to the channel, that always helps too. We're going to have we did a draw for a giveaway of a Halloween mask on for our Patreon subscribers. And the person who won doesn't actually know they've won yet. And we're going to tell that person tonight, so that's exciting. But it sounds like we're going to do another draw. Not a draw, pardon me, but on a show coming up soon, we're going to give away a mask that looks very similar to this one. It's a little darker. Hang on, let me get it off here. I can't get it out, guys. I can't get it out. That's what he said, right? So we're going to give away a mask. Well, not give away, but that looks very similar to this guy here. Now, the mask's a little darker on this side. And the way it's going to work is on an upcoming stream. We'll let you know ahead of time, too. Sorry, my mask's caving in here a little bit. He's caving in. Fuck Freddy. Fuck Ghostface. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. Just spent. I definitely heavily underestimated how much it was going to take out of me going to work, doing the family thing. We definitely have we're going to do a stream shortly, catching you guys up what's next for the channel and everything that's going on and why it's been kind of sporadic lately. But we're going to do a mask giveaway. Nice mask stand. Yeah, it's a used fucking Coke bottle filled with water, right? So to be honest, Freddie, I went to Michael's and I didn't like the mask stands. at all. And I wasn't going to pay them $25 for something I didn't like. So is what it is. Get those questions in, guys. We're going to get answering them soon. But anyways, on an upcoming stream, not sure when, whoever has the highest super chat bid, and these ones will start at minimum $10 since these masks are worth $250 a piece. Whoever ends up having the highest super chat bid during that stream will win a Halloween Kills concept mask. We're saying concept with that one because it's a little bit off from the screen accurate Halloween Kills mask, or this one's pretty spot on except for the hole there's too big. But it's our way of giving back. Someone's gonna win the mask at way less than face value, and yeah. Frank says try a paper towel holder. What the hell's a paper towel holder? No idea. But I do want them elevated a bit. To be honest, we're reconstructing the whole studio down here. So what you see behind me will stay the same. But like we do a Star Wars show called the Imperial Remnant Broadcast, and we want to bring everybody in studio for that. I mean, if pandemic cases keep going up, we're not going to do shit. So, and I got to listen to a little bit of Dave's stream today before we had to have the police show up at our house to deal with some stuff. Not us specifically, but someone who just isn't leaving us alone. And I heard him say that they're going up just a bit. The truth is, I don't know if Dave fully credited just how much that stuff is going up. It's going up a lot here, guys. And if it's going up a lot in Canada, it's probably going up a lot down in the States. So, you know, we went from having 40 to 50 new cases to over 300 a day. And that's not Canada. It's just in our province. So they have more than 5 times the amount that what it was. So scary because, you know, I have to be out there in that stuff dealing with other people's kids and stuff. Anyway, when Ray gets down, we're going to talk a little bit about Haddonfield the Vanished, what's going on with that, what's going on with the Indiegogo campaign, where we are with that. We're getting ready to shoot a teaser this weekend, and I have to tell you, the nerves are definitely there. We have everything laid out properly. We know the shots that we want to do. And because we're putting together a teaser that has essentially 2 very different styles of filming method combined for one teaser, it's a little stressful to get it done, but I think it's going to properly tease what we have coming here. And it's cold. It's cold outside. But yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. We ran into some issues with our coveralls. I got to find out what mask maker Mike wants to do with the coveralls. Maybe we'll give them away to the highest super chat on a stream too. So we'll have to see what happens.
I gained too much weight over the last.
Oh, stop it! It has nothing to do with that whatsoever.
I'm a fat man.
No, you're perfect size for Myers. So
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Basically, either Ray has to dig up his old coveralls that he used in his film from a decade ago, or we need to dig up the coveralls that we used in our fan film attempt from a couple years ago. Either way, it wasn't the plan. It's just for the teaser. We will have proper new, very high quality coveralls for actually shooting the thing. It's exciting. It's exciting. Let's go to the chat here, Ray, and see what we have.
Certainly.
It's a bit of a quiet night, but that happens. That happens. Where are we here? American Turkey Burger. Oh, that's a classic name. Will we ever get to see Paul from Halloween 1?
Oh, Paul, I can no longer stall.
I mean, you have. Is Paul not John Carpenter?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have. You have, in fact, seen Paul from Halloween 1.
Did got to see him in. I will give it to Rob Zombie. He put Paul in there. So okay. And he got to make it with Danielle Harris.
Matt Whitfield. Paul is Karen's father. Solid Saturn. Fandom Empire. Who would win in a fight? Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees?
I said Michael before. Michael. Sorry, not to diss Jason. I'm
like, for me, if I was filming Michael versus Jason, which I'm not, but if I was filming that, I would have Jason kind of like kick the living shit out of Michael, and Michael just keeps coming, like he just keeps getting up.
Which Jason though? Because like 2, 3, and 4, he was human.
Who asked that question? It was Solid Saturn. Someone else had another spin on it. Let me get to that. Matt Woodfield said Kane Hodder versus George Wilbur. I'm going George Wilbur.
Yeah, George Wilbur 4.
Yeah,
instead of George Wilbur 6. I'd say Wilbur 4. Yeah. See if it's like, or here's one: Michael Myers versus Roy Burns. Jason. Now that might be a good fight.
Roy Burns. He certainly has his accessories, does he not?
He sure did.
Where are we here? I lost my spot. Let me
Chucky or Leprechaun?
I'm not a Chucky guy, so I'll go Leprechaun. I think of Chucky and I just go, why don't people punt him like a football and call it a day? Like, I don't know. I don't dig Chucky. I don't know. Not for me. You know what? You know what would be like the worst horror tag team of all time, in my opinion? You have Chucky, who should be easily defeatable, but somehow isn't. And, you know, one of the many fucking idiots that is Ghostface. Like, every Ghostface has to trip over every piece of furniture that they come into. It's like, I put on the mask, it's so dark that I just trip over everything.
Yeah.
I know people say Freddy Krueger can be comical at times, but I dig Freddy way more than Ghostface or Chucky.
I dug Freddy when he wasn't comical.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, part 1, Freddy, perfect. Even part 3, he had his comedic moments, but...
I've never actually asked Toronto Freddy which he prefers, the more darker Freddy or the more... Because some people dig the more comedic Robert Englund, but...
He might agree with me on this. I think Wes Craven's New Nightmare Freddy was the creepiest Freddy of all.
Wes Craven's sorry, one more time. Wes Craven's New Nightmare Freddy?
Yes. I thought that was the creepiest Freddy they ever did.
Interesting.
I know this isn't Halloween or Michael, but... And I kind of brought up the topic of other killers here with the Chucky thing, but I thought, yeah, Wes Craven's New Nightmare was a film I thought was way ahead of its time. If it came out today, it would probably be huge, but that Freddy portrayal in that was super creepy.
Toronto Freddy says, you don't use styrofoam heads for latex. They will eventually fuse to the masks. Those are made for wigs, and that is why I didn't get a mask stand from Michaels. Alrighty. Evan the Movie Guy says cases in the U.S. have dropped since July, but they still aren't good. You've got a couple of highs. Solid Saturn says, I'm currently trying to find coveralls for my Michael Myers outfit. Well, I mean, coveralls all depend on your size, as we've learned the hard way here the last couple of days. I would say this. It all depends on your size. If Mike gives us the okay to do something on the channel for these coveralls, like, these things are worth a lot of money. The amount of detailing that Mike has put into them. There's a Halloween Kills coveralls identical to what you see Michael's coveralls look like in Halloween Kills. They're fantastic. That's not my call, though. That's Mike's call. We'll see what Mike wants to do with that stuff. We won't be able to use them because both guys that at some point or another are going to have to appear as Michael in the movie. We know, we'll give this away. In our movie, Ray is playing Michael Myers. But there's going to be parts where Ray can't be Michael Myers because he can't be in two places at once. So someone else will have to be dressed as Michael Myers, and neither one of them are fitting in to those coveralls. So not going to happen.
And they're expensive. When I bought mine, I got them at Mark's Work Warehouse.
That's where I got the black ones
And
from,
that
too.
was like 2007. They were like $70.
Yeah, that's what I paid, too.
Yeah, so they're not cheap.
And I do think Mike's are a little more heavy duty than the ones that we have. And just the amount of, detail that he's put into his is fantastic. I was really disappointed to find out that they weren't big enough. That, Jade, for some reason... Jade to Frank Riker, biker shorts, assless chaps. Did we start talking about Shawn Michaels in here?
Okay.
Sean C. Jason is the bootleg copy of Michael, so Michael would win easy.
The bootleg copy.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I accidentally just refreshed the page there, people. Let me pull back up the chat. Frank Riker says fishnets. Jade says not a fan of fishnets.
See, goth people like me love fishnets. I mean, I personally wouldn't wear them myself. They're too feminine in my opinion, but I do like fishnets. Just saying. I'm throwing that out there.
Toronto Freddy also got his coveralls from Mark's. So
yeah,
Mark's Work Warehouse seems to be the place. You know what I'd like to do?
Rob Mark's Work Warehouse.
If you look, I mean, everyone just assumes the coveralls are always blue. And in some of the Halloween movies they are, but in some they are not.
And two, they were black. And I challenge anybody to argue with me on that. The clearest example is when when the kid bumps into Michael at the school in Halloween 1 and Michael is gliding by the fence. They're black. They are clearly black. Sorry. They're black to me.
Bill says, couldn't remember if it made it on either of your guys' list, but Audrey Myers' kill in Halloween 6.
Halloween 6, Audrey Myers?
It's not ringing a bell.
No,
you know what Halloween 6 kill I missed, though? Is that random spike on the wall that the nurse gets driven into.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
I dug that kill. The thing I didn't dig about it is, there's a random spike. Just
what were they, anyway?
They were underground Smith's Grove Sanitarium.
No, I know, but what the heck were those spikes doing on the wall?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. There was only one, too. If you look, there's one. That's it.
I was actually going to throw, because I'm a Man in Black guy. I'm sure some people know that. I was going to throw his massacre at the police station in there, because when I first saw that, I was like, what the hell did we just see? But...
all right. Toronto Freddy is saying Michael's coveralls have never been black. I'm not sure I agree with that.
I don't know.
And I can tell you right now, there's people that swear up and down that the coveralls that James Jude Courtney uses in 18 are blue, and they're not. They're not blue. They're charcoal.
Charcoal, yeah.
They're charcoal. It's just the mechanic look that you get between all the oil and shit that gets all over them. They're charcoal. And the other thing is in Halloween 4, they almost look like a really dark gray.
Yeah.
And the coveralls that he wears in 4, they don't look like your typical mechanic. I mean, obviously we see him kill the mechanic there, but even you seen the shirt Jade was wearing earlier, the H4 shirt.
Yeah.
It looks, they look like a different style coverall than what we see in the other movies.
Yeah, and they even look to me like they're black in Halloween 5. You see Michael outdoors a lot in that, and they do look black. I don't know.
Lighting's a tricky thing, right?
Because I'm never seeing blue or dark blue when I look at Michael, except for 4. 6, they were blue, and then they switched to the gray, which I thought that the light gray looked ridiculous. And at one point, I think they were even green in Halloween 6.
Halloween Ends comes out, and he's wearing white painter coveralls. Oh man, that would be just horrible, awful. Gonna have to fact check some of that stuff because there's 10,000 different opinions on what color the coveralls are. But I know for a fact, just from talking to Christopher Nelson, the 2018 coveralls are not dark blue; they're charcoal. I'm not saying that's what you were saying were dark blue, by the way, Toronto Freddy either. Just simply saying the 18 ones are charcoal. So, Frank Riker, Super Chat. Any chance of seeing Lori's ex-husband in Kills? Hated how David Gordon Green made her out to be a bar skank in the Twitter live watch chat.
At least he was telling the truth.
But die, Lori, anyway. Oh, man. I see. This is the problem.
Can I? Oh, wait. I don't mean to interrupt, but there are going to... There's going to be... You're going to find out about a relationship Lori did have.
Yes.
Can I say that?
It turns out that Lori was fucking Loomis. Lori and Loomis get together after the events of 78. She falls madly in love with him. And it turns out at the crisp old age of, I don't know how old would he have been there, like 80. Loomis fathers Karen, wow. And it's just this incredible storyline that they build in. Wow, Loomis knows how to get it apparently.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
To answer Frank's question, I personally think there's more to that, and I think that will come into play, but not till Halloween ends.
Yeah.
There almost has to be now. So, wait, hang on, I'm going to mute myself here. Oh.
And that's the guy.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, fucking that's skanked.
Well, look at her in what, like, let's say Lori was like they would have kind of had her like as skankish in Halloween H2O. Like she technically had Jamie, and then they canceled that, so they had John, and then like she's not with the dad anymore, so.
6 bodies, Lori. That's what I've seen between here and the bathroom.
And she fucked them all.
Oh, man. Wow. That's something else. Where are we here? Hey, Michael. How's it going, man? How's it going? Happy to have you here, dude.
Hi.
Alberto says the H18 ones are called charcoal gray. Frank Riker, most importantly, are the coveralls cotton, polyester, or silk? Oh, they're definitely silk. Michael's walking around in silk. He's got to protect the boys, right? So
they're PVC for that squishy sound.
Oh, wow. Just totally something else. I suppose the next. So for me, the next 2 that we do on here is we're gonna have something for Haddonfield to vanish soon, which will be exciting. Hopefully, all you guys come out and support our Indiegogo campaign. Every dollar counts. We are trying to raise $9,000 Canadian to be able to shoot a 60-ish minute Halloween fan film. If we don't raise the money that we need to do it, we're still going to shoot a fan film, but what we get to shoot might, differ, just at varying degrees of what we want to shoot, depending on how much money we raise. At the end of the day, we're going to try to raise $8,000 to $9,000 Canadian, and if we do, great. And if we don't, then we'll shoot, something in the vein of it. And then maybe use that to try to do a further campaign down the road and go from there. We shoot the teaser this weekend. I think it won't be a long one, but we might bring you guys live into the teaser shoot. You won't get to see what happens, but we might do a behind-the-scenes stream for about 15 to 20 minutes on Saturday night and take some fan questions, and you might see Ray dressed up as Michael, and yeah, Ray will be sporting this mask over here. Now, we may have to make some alterations to the back of it. I can't,
because if you can tell, I got some hair.
Breaking news! I physically cannot get this mask off. There we go. So in our movie, which we are using the Kills Extreme mask. It fits our needs. I know people are going to be like, well, that doesn't look like the mask from Halloween 4. And it's just a creative decision, but there will be something in the story that lets you know why we're using this mask and not the other. I'm more excited for the other thing that we're going to shoot, though, Sunday, which you guys get to know absolutely nothing about till you see it. But you should be thrilled about it. Frank Riker, Super Chat in. Which Michael death do you think is the most painful?
As in Michael supposedly dying, or something Michael's done? Sorry, I'm not...
So, I mean, I suppose there's 3 Michael deaths, right? You would have, technically, his death at the end of Halloween 2.
Yeah.
He's supposed to die.
4.
Was he supposed to die at the end of 4?
I think they were going in that direction, and they were going to make Jamie the killer in 5.
I always thought they were supposed to be a tag team in 5.
Kinda, sorta.
Yes, the hair will be going under the coveralls, Freddy. They most certainly will, and
that's what I did in mine, and it was a process, and then we found a simpler way. But with my hair, I mean,
wet it, braid it.
Yeah, and it ended up getting braided, and then there was a couple times where I just didn't bother with the braid or the ponytail or anything, and I would just throw the mask on and make sure the hair was tucked in. Depending what you were shooting. Like, yeah. Michael's moving around a lot. You don't want hair coming out the side, a la Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Hair just comes in and you're
like... But, I mean, I will give it to him on that. Like, why does Michael have long hair and a beard? He looks stupid. Well, who's cutting his hair? Is he stopping at the barber every 3 months?
Yeah, just take a little bit off there, Ben. That'd be fantastic. No, too much. If you take too much more, I'm gonna have to slit your throat. But oh wow. So I mean, for me, the deaths are Frank. Why don't you list the deaths, man? I have to assume you're talking Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, H2O, and Halloween 2. I would assume those are the 3 deaths that you're talking about, but maybe there are more.
Did he mean Michael dying, or which death Michael has done to somebody that's most painful?
Yeah, if you can clarify that, Frank, you don't need to send in another super chat to clarify it either. Just send us a normal message.
If it was Michael's death, though, I would say 2. He's burning alive. H2O, it's quick. It's a head cut. I mean...
So... I don't want to give too much away here on stream, but I think the thing I'm most curious about when it comes to filming on Saturday night is if we can prevent fire alarms from going off.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
I don't think so either, because we're going to pull the batteries out of our fire alarm. In ours, there's someone that used to live above us.
What you want to worry about is people thinking close by in the neighborhood, thinking it's smoke, and then calling the fire department. Yeah. And if that does happen,
footage, grab the footage, keep rolling.
Yes.
Screw it, we're doing our own version of Halloween Kills right now. Wow. Yes, so it turns out the movie that we are filming is actually a fan film version of Halloween Kills, since nobody wants to wait for the actual movie.
We're filming Halloween Kills for everybody. And then...
Oh, man, could you imagine? Oh, some people would be in love with you, and the other people would want to hang you, and it just would not be pretty. No, our film is, in fact, a sequel to Halloween 4 that takes place in 1988, 2006 and 2008, with 3 different shooting methods for each of the years. So, Sorry, I'm getting random notifications here. I haven't gotten a message from Frank Riker yet I don't know if it's just not showing up yet on clarification for super chat questions. Definitely don't like not answering a super chat question. But if I'm just going to pretend that he meant which of Michael's deaths is the most painful. For me, it would have to be the Halloween 2. I mean, the dude gets his eyes fucking shot.
Yeah.
And then he gets blown up.
Yeah.
And he's,
if it's a death that he's caused, I would honestly say like most painful. I would have to go with either the hot tub scalding, like as in regards to how much pain it causes the person he's doing. The hot tub scalding would be probably number one for me, or Jamie Lloyd on the wheat thresher from Halloween 6, which was just so stupid and overdone. But when he turns the machine on and it's just grinding her guts up, like that would be painful if you were,
victims. Oh, I think he said victims, so he means victims. Okay,
victims. Yeah. So hot tub for me, and the wheat thresher from 6, maybe. A lot of them have been pretty quick.
Man, that's tough. Like that is a really tough one.
Bucky would be.
Bucky's would be bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Bucky's would have been really bad. That's tough, Frank. I don't know. I really don't. I know the dumbwaiter falling on Sarah would be just fucking that happening to your leg in that moment. Oh my God.
I think I would rather have that happen to me than being electrocuted though by being thrown into a transformer.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the deaths I find in the film are probably quick with very little pain. Like the needle to the head would kill anybody. An air bubble to the brain, instant death. Yep. So Janet probably didn't feel much pain.
Toronto Freddy said Brady's head crush. Yeah, that'd be another one.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be tough. Very tough.
He did he crushed his throat from like taking like a pop can and squeezing it. And that wouldn't kill you right away.
Yeah.
So you'd be laying there. Oh yeah, he brought up a good one.
Yeah. Wow. I guess before we go off here, as I stated, we'll have I might be live tomorrow for a bit of a personal stream, and then Monday I'm going to try to make up for Lampkin Lane, and then I don't know what we're going to have next Thursday. We're going to be so busy editing. There'll be something for Fandom Empire Live, but what if this wouldn't be Fandom Empire Live. This would be Hollywood Movie Night, Ray. But we can't really plan out our schedule here for the next couple of weeks, especially you.
No, sadly I can't.
But the next watch along, I think, should probably be. I know we still have to do the Cloverfield one, but Halloween 6 Producers Cut would be next for us sometime in the near future.
Yeah, I would love to be a part of that.
So
it's definitely in my top. That's probably. Well, it's changed, but it's one of my favorite Halloween films ever. So.
And then I would think that the next countdown we'll do, it'll be a shorter one. We'll get to definitely talk in depth about them. Should probably be the top 10 Halloween masks, or top 10 Michael Myers masks.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, there's not too many of them, obviously, but
unless you watch
the placement, right? So, right, so. There'll be nothing this Saturday, Jesse, but maybe the following Saturday we might be able to do something. This Saturday we're busy. I'm going to be at a softball tournament, then I got to drive home an hour plus and basically get right into shooting the teaser. So it's going to be crazy, crazy stuff. Ray, any final thoughts before we end Fandom Empire Live here?
Well, as far as the top 25 kills list we did tonight, I was very impressed with your choices. I'm pleasantly glad and pleasantly surprised. Our 1 and 2 were dead on. It was great. There's just so many kills you could choose from, and the fact that we were able to come up with a comprehensive 25 and be just, okay, dead set, that's what we're going to go with But I think that's an accomplishment, and considering what we've been through
Yeah.
this week or so.
I want to turn it over to the chat one more time before we go off air, and we are getting ready to go off air, guys. So if there's any last questions, now's the time to do so. But anybody who's still around in the chat, let us know what you think the most iconic kill is.
Yeah.
In the Halloween franchise, we're gonna give you guys about 2 minutes here to answer. What do you guys think the most iconic kill is in the Halloween franchise? Comment right now, and if you're watching this video after the fact, comment down in the comment section below. We want to know what you think, and if you've seen any of our previous videos, whether they're pre-recorded or the live streams, we take time to try to get back to as many people as we can. We think letting the viewers and fans have their say are important. There's too many channels that tune out the fans that don't donate, and I don't dig that. I mean, I dig people that do donate to the channel. It helps us going. The more money that the channel makes, the more often we can do things. That's the way life works. But we always want to give everybody a chance to have their say, and we do our best to get to as many people as we possibly can.
If you do something good, never do it for free.
Alberto, number one, the CGI mask.
Oh, I was waiting for that one.
Oh, man.
What
were they think? I mean, we're going to have time to get into that when we talk about it, but holy fuck.
That's just pure lazy filmmaking is all that was. I don't get it.
Like, who sits there in that editing room and goes, you know what? This looks fantastic. Hang on. Oh, look
yeah,
it.
Or like,
we'll keep rolling.
Yeah. And what was wrong with the scene that they felt they had to do that? Like,
no idea, man. Just complete and utter horseshit.
Yeah, thanks, Jamie Lee.
So, whether you're a big Jamie Lee Curtis fan or not, she herself has admitted to meddling all over that film.
And she did it for the paycheck. Yeah. She lied and said, "Oh, this
money.
Send me a check." She said it was a thank you to the fans who had supported Halloween and gave her a career. And then later she turns around and says it was for a paycheck. Well, yeah, so.
Michael Stapp in with a super chat. Michael, appreciate it, man. I know you're a big supporter of this channel. We love you, buddy. Who was the one under the mask when Michael carries... I'm assuming he means when Michael carries Annie into the front door. I don't believe that was Nick Castle. That was
Tommy Lee Wallace.
That was Tommy Lee Wallace, apparently, Michael.
Yeah, he was also dating Nancy Loomis at the time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Apparently they did it in the Myers house.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Tommy Lee Wallace. So and if you look at that scene very carefully, on one take, Annie's head is to the right, and on the next, it's at the left. So go back and check that out if you want a quick little laugh there. It's like he turned her around.
Wow. What do we have here? Jesse says it's all good. Just the freest day. Hey, man, we want to pick the days that are best for everybody. Just between let alone trying to film the movie, which is still a bit away from now. Just trying to get this teaser in is, it doesn't end when Ray and I finish shooting on the weekend. We then go into an editing process, which, you have to have two people sign off on it. And between Ray and I and Mask Maker Mike and Slade, you're going to have so many different opinions on what's going down and trying to make sure that you get exactly the right teaser out there to do. We just got so much going on. Ray has a lot going on personally for him. I have stuff going on personally for me. It's just basically more often than not, I could be wrong. I don't think we've ever done a Hollywood movie night that falls on any other day than Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I think every watch along's been on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to this point. And it would likely be one of those 3 days. It just won't be this weekend. There's no time for it. Where are we here? Matthew Whitfield says Bob, and it's not close. Solid Saturn says Phantom Empire, do you think Michael will beat Jason in kill count in Halloween Kills? I don't know what the highest what's the highest kill count for Jason in a movie. I don't know it. I
think I could be wrong. I think it's 19, and I think the record is number 5. I could be totally wrong on that.
19 is the record?
I think 5 had 19, and that was the record. Might be way off though.
if 19's the record, which we don't know, then yes, kills would blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
Alberto says, I agree with both of your number ones. It has to be Bob. Sean C. says, I had Judith Myers 1, but I had Bob Sims at 2. Is his last... I can't believe I didn't know that. His last name's fucking Sims?
Yeah, it is.
Bob Sims?
Yeah.
He deserved to die.
He deserved to die with what he said.
He deserved to be screwed.
He deserved it after what he said about Lindsay Wallace.
Toronto Freddy says, My Bloody Valentine was a Wednesday. It might have been. And considering how much Tommy B and Johnny hated that stream, yeah, so maybe. I didn't mind My Bloody Valentine. It's corny at times, but I thought it was decent.
Remake or original?
It was the remake with Jensen Ackles.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Oh, man. Frank Riker says, the hot tub. Big shock. Boobs and atmosphere. Marcus Hicks, definitely Bob. Jesse says most iconic was Bob.
So, yeah, we're all on the same page here.
Toronto Freddy says I'm not sure I know what he's talking about here. They should have just cut from Charlie's reflection in Michael's eye.
Yeah, the CGI mask. They got a close-up of Michael's
eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I don't get it.
Michael Stapp says, sorry, I left out Annie. Hey, man, you donated to the channel. That's all that matters, man. It's appreciated. We knew what you were talking about.
You gave money. That's all that matters. That's how that just came off.
That sounds horrible. You donated to the channel, which helps keep the lights on here. At the end of the day, guys, the more money that the channel brings in, it allows me to block off more time to be down here and do stuff with you. We get to invest more into the channel. If we weren't making anything, would we keep doing it? Yeah, because it can't just be about money. If you have number one, has to be your passion for things. If you don't have passion, don't fucking do it. It's a waste of your time. But when you have a family like I do and everything that's going on in life that I do right now, you also need to make sure that you're compensated a little bit for your time away from your family, even though everything goes back into the channel anyway. Like Ray's here right now, and believe me, the number one place Ray should be right now is with his wife, and yet he's taking time to spend with all you guys here. So,
she told me to come over.
Ooh.
No, she gave her blessing.
She's like, do it! I'll fucking gut you like a fish. Best off-screen kill, either H4 Police Station or Officer Francis 2018. Oh, the Christopher Nelson one. The H4 Police Station one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's good.
Ugh.
Frank Riker super chat in one more. Which injury do you think Michael felt more? Getting hit by the car in H4 or grenade launcher to the chest in H6?
Grenade launcher, maybe?
Well,
actually, it was a tear gas launcher. I mean, I guess you could put grenades in it, but...
Even though I really don't like the movie at all, I'm going to go electrocuted in H8 Resurrection.
Yeah.
That had to hurt.
Yeah. Because Freddy there stuck the thing right between his legs, and I think even Michael would feel that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking Freddy. Oh, Dangertainment.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Okay, guys, only a couple more, and then we're getting out of here. Art Wishwood, why did you guys not include Misty Dawn?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Maybe maybe I'm losing my Halloween fan card right now. Misty Dawn. It's not.
You got me beat too, to be honest.
It's not ringing a bell.
It hasn't been a good week.
I'm literally Googling this right now.
And I don't pride myself on being a Halloween encyclopedia, but yeah, that one's like, wow, holy smokes.
Misty Dawn. I got nothing, even from Google. Misty Dawn. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Is she not the stripper from Rob Zombie's Halloween?
That's why I wouldn't know it. So,
well, it was from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and
yeah.
I mean, we did have a couple in there from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Sorry.
But yeah. Solid Saturn. Should a Michael versus Jason movie happen?
It did.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it did.
You talking about the fan film?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember who wins that one. Not shit. I don't know. I thought Jason vs. Freddy or Freddy vs. Jason was just it could have been something amazing and was shit.
And that's what they waited years for that, and that's what they gave us. It was too cartoonish, that fight scene. I mean, it was cool to look at and it was fun at times, but that should have been the darkest, scariest horror film ever, and in my opinion, and we just did not get it.
I'll say this though. Pay very close attention to our film when it comes out, and certain wording and things and stuff and things and as Elaine Bettis once said, yada 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 yada. You just yada yada the best part or the most important part.
I mentioned the bisque.
Oh wow. Well, there you have it. Fandom Empire Live in the books, people. Another fun episode. Top 25 Halloween kills of all time.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for having me.
And Ray and I had the same number 1 and 2. So
yeah, that's great.
That's rare.
Yeah, we don't ever agree on anything.
The Undertaker's a piece of shit.
Bret Hart deserved to be screwed.
Oh, man. Wow. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, check us out on Instagram, Fandom Empire Now, Camp Haddonfield Podcast, and Star Wars IRB. On Twitter, it's at Fandom Empire Now and at Star Wars IRB. Don't forget, Haddonfield the Vanished. We begin filming our... actually, we don't just begin. We begin and finish filming our Indiegogo teaser this weekend, and then get into the editing room where we might even pull a couple of you guys in to see what you think, those that have already committed to helping with the campaign. At the end of the day, Ray and I will make final calls on everything, but it's always good to get a different set of eyes and a different opinion on things. Ray, thanks for doing this tonight. It was fun.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was actually pretty nice to get out and into some fun stuff for now, for a change.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I may or may not be back tomorrow, but again, I promise you guys, we're filming from technically a few different locations this weekend for the Indiegogo teaser. We will definitely behind the scenes stream on one of them for 15 or 20 minutes. Take some questions and see how things are going. Appreciate the support, guys. Don't forget, check us out every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Fandom Empire Live. It's an off week for Supernatural. Actually, this was an off. Was supposed to be... I don't know what's happening with Supernatural Revisited. I'm just going to be honest. The show's coming back for the last 7 episodes, and we may just wait till after that. We're all swamped right now, so... until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in, and ciao.
Stay safe.
The boogeyman is coming.
Happy Halloween.